Hello, beautiful souls. Today we are connecting with our ancestors, and we have got 3 piles to join together in this pick a pile card today. So feel free to allow yourself to connect with your breath. Focus in on each pile, allowing yourself to connect with the messages that are meant for you today. And you can see the links down below the video to connect with pile timestamps for pile 1, 2, and 3. Allow yourself to utilize the button, the chakra stone, or the deck itself. And I will see you at your pile. Hello, beautiful pile 1. You have chosen the third eye button, which reflects to me that these ancestors are going to be ancestors that connect with you from different dimensional realms, different planes of existence. So we might be looking into potential star family or intergalactic being family. So we'll see what ancestors are coming through with this pile, but I do feel that this is going to be a dimensional connection that we are calling in today, as well as the heart stone chakra. So just to connect the wisdom of the ancestors that are guided to you through your heart center, really feeling like those of you that do work with different divination tools or practices to allow yourself to meditate and reflect over your heart center. And this is going to be where a lot of the wisdom that comes through for you will be, as well as just feeling like this is going to be a very heartfelt, inspired messages from your guides and ancestors. All right, my beautiful pile 1. The message that's coming through from your ancestors, and again, this does feel very, of course, we're utilizing the fairy cards, so you may be someone that connects with the fairy dimensional realms of existence, elf beings, or maybe somebody that's just more of a lighthearted individual. And really what I'm seeing from these ancestors is the message coming forward is about finding your balance, about understanding that you do have this ability to connect with the wisdom that comes from your ancestors and from your guides and the angels around you. And it does look like that this may cause you heartache in the past, and they're asking you to see where there have been instances in your life that you have been guided and given direction on that you may not have paid attention to or given enough credit for the wisdom that you were receiving in those moments, and having that be a place that maybe would have caused you pain and suffering in the past, and really seeing yourself being in a place of spending time worried and not necessarily taking care of your physical surroundings, being concerned about the signs and synchronicities and messages that others are giving you, and really coming from a place of not wanting to cause pain or suffering or hurt in your life, but really just seeing the balance that comes from listening to others and the actions that come with. And of course, I will say that with the lovers coming out in this reading as well, they do have a message of wisdom for you regarding your love life, regarding your relationships with others. And this can be friendship love, a intimate love, or even just a family type love. I'm kind of feeling there may be many areas in your life in which you are seeking to find more balance and being able to kind of walk away from that pain of the past and those nights of suffering, and moving forward understanding that your hard work and dedication is going to be what allows you to move forward in the spaces that you do. And I see you being very protective of where you spend your creative energy and how you spend your creative energy, especially when it comes to the relationships that you hold in your life, and understanding that, you know, whenever you share your creativity and your love with others that love and support you and cherish you, it'll be a equal give and take scenario where, you know, you won't feel depleted after spending time with those people, because you will equally support one another's energies. And so to pay attention to those relationships in your life where you may not be getting as much as you are sending out in that space. And then also, final message here from your ancestors is to allow yourself to see the magic in the synchronicities that happen in life, the little things that you maybe at this point almost kind of shrug off as, oh, you know, maybe you get synchronicities quite often, or maybe little things happen that, you know, are constantly tying one thing to another thing, and your guides, your ancestors, they're asking you to pay more attention to those tiny little details, the little dings and confirmations that you get, because that is a direct reflection of them sending you guidance and being able to support you in the ways that they can do. It does feel like there's also a hidden message here about the dream space and allowing yourself to connect with any wisdom that may be coming through in the dream space when it comes to connecting with these relationships, like potentially working on healing through the astral realms, and definitely allowing yourself to build those connections within the astral plane to bring down further into the physical plane. And so what I would like to do for you now is to get a little bit of wisdom from the law of attraction and our ancestors, and just asking what it is that our ancestors see in our life that we are attracting. They may have guidance for wisdom on. Okay. What else? Interesting. Okay, so what we have is an additional message here for you. Yeah, like I said, they're sending you signs and synchronicities in the hustle and bustle of life as you go about your day, the different experiences that you have. They are, you know, working to guide you through your 3D reality is what I'm hearing. And you're also attracting clarity in the path that you are taking. And I also see you being willing to move forward, taking action with a gamble. It looks like there may be a decision to make when it comes to where you're going to go on your path and who you're going to walk forward towards, or what you're going to put your energy towards moving forward. And the message that they're sending to you is that, you know, this will come very naturally. It will feel like something that, you know, it's almost like something that you know you've been working towards, but maybe not intentionally manifesting, but you know underlying that this is going to be what really brings you a lot of joy and excitement. And so to continue on that path, allowing yourself to stay in gratitude and know that whatever is meant for you is always going to come at the exact time that it is meant to come. And it may be a scenario where whatever it is that's coming in, you may not be 100% paying attention to what it is that you're doing. It's almost like you're just walking about your day and you're doing your tasks, you're moving forward in your direction, and then this instance just comes forward and naturally flows into your life. And really seeing you being able to find a balance in exactly what it is that you are creating for yourself. So connect with the beautiful Messengers Oracle. What messages do our ancestors have for us? What messages do our ancestors have? What messages? Thank you. Okay, so final messages from your ancestors. Respect the boundaries that you set when it comes to these relationships, okay? Love without condition, and understand that setting boundaries in relationships, walking away from toxic things, telling people no, allowing yourself to call back your power and make decisions on exactly where it is that you are going to go moving forward, and trusting that as you go about, as you make these decisions, that you are making them from a place of love, and seeing that you, although are not holding conditions over others, you can still stand by your own boundaries and things that you know are right for you. And it's okay to say that you are choosing to walk a different path, if that is what you have said, or to stand in firm ground with the people in your life that you have stated any boundaries with, and letting them see that you, by standing by these boundaries, you are showing yourself love, which then in turn shows them love, because you can better show up for those relationships knowing that you are respecting yourself and that you are showing that unconditional love when it comes to the partnership of these relationships. And also seeing for you a message about something coming into place. Like I said, it's like whatever it is that you're manifesting, whatever it is that you're working on, it is coming in, and it's coming in its natural process. And what they're saying, all you have to do is to be able to allow yourself to continue standing firm in what you know is right for yourself, continue holding that unconditional love, and naturally let the process unfold as it will, because action will be taken, and emotions will be seen and heard, and it's like just this ultimate message of following your heart and trusting that everything is playing exactly as it is meant to in the book of life. And the final message from here is just allowing yourself to let go of the old and embracing the feminine along with embracing the dark. Okay, and so this tells me that when it comes to your feminine side, the femininity, allowing yourself to embrace the darkness, this is the passionate side of the feminine. The dark feminine is the one that is allowing of herself to screech her birthing pains, to move her body through the stagnant energy that occurs, and to allow the creation to come forward through the birthing of the pain. And this process happens by letting go of the old and understanding that you cannot keep that form that you once held if you want to move into the future that you are creating for yourself, and to allow yourself to do this naturally as you continue setting those boundaries and holding that love, and sharing the truth that exists within you, but really understanding that it is your turn, it is your time to embrace the creative nature that naturally exists within you, and understanding that by creation that also holds this dark expressive place, and that's where you get connected to those inner workings of your mind and the things that make you exactly who you are, and to be able to come forward and to express those is really going to be able to give you a little bit of freedom in your spaces. So one more message from the Bluebird Letterman. Okay, interesting. Pile 1, you got the Cavalier, which is heed well good news from the Cavalier. Impassioned views promise good cheer. Sadness that hides, veiled in the day, once disguised, soon flies away. And then you also got the card number 11. This was in reverse. And it said, Bertrand brings strife to what should be bliss. To husband and wife all has gone amiss. Prepare for sorrows that dampen the day, begotten of quarrels that bring much dismay. And in reverse, along with the Cavalier, again, a final message of action being taken and really being able to step away from those woes and those, darker skies and the quarrels, and being able to step into this connected, bright future. Card number 25, ring to the right, your love is alive. It will ever be bright and continue to thrive. So seeing that, as you move forward, as you continue embracing and letting go of the old and loving without condition, allowing these actions to be taken and to fall in with grace, and trust that your life is about to be very blessed when it comes to love and balance and relationships in your life. So pile 1, the overall message here from your ancestors is really a message of support when it comes to your love life, and to see that, as you continue down your path of walking away from the pains, and they see the work that you have put in and finding the balance between the pain of the past and not allowing it to hurt you, dismantle, or dismay you, but rather allowing it to be something that inspires and encourages you moving forward, and holding that passion that you've gained to continue to move in setting those boundaries and in loving without condition, and allowing the things that are meant for you in life to naturally come together into a place of unison. And also seeing that, you're coming to a place where you're really not allowing yourself to be tricked anymore. You are really coming to a place where you are seeing things with clear eyes and understanding what it is that you need to release and take action on as you move forward. And your ancestors are so proud of you. They have seen the growth that you have endured to be able to come to a place where you can follow your passions and allow yourself to have this healthy balance between protecting your heart and exposing it to a place of being able to love and be loved. And for those of you that are watching this pile that, may be in a place where you're separated from, your love, or you're not feeling, in alignment or even on the same page with your lover, that, everything is happening as it's meant to happen, so that you can come into union with yourself, and your ultimate love is that which lives within your heart. And I think it's great that, of course, I'll bring it back to the heart stone chakra that we started this entire reading off with, and that it's, you've really been working on healing that love, that, energy that exists within your heart that allows you to share and inspire as you move along your path. And you've come to this really amazing place in life where you can really just be your true self, and understanding that that is what allows you to be strong in this energy as you move. So, all right, my beautiful pile 1, I am going to pull a Star Temple Oracle card for you now, and allow us to connect with any final messages from pile 1's ancestors. What does pile 1 need to know? Thank you, ancestors. What does pile 1 need to know? Oops. What does pile 1 need to know? Thank you. Ooh. Okay. Far too many to read, but I will give you the Sacred Orchard. Co-create. My abundance mindset attracts endless blessings. Yes. Continue walking forward in that gratitude, my beautiful soul, allowing yourself to really unfurl the life that you have created, and holding that apple of creation within your hands, knowing that you continue to take those steps as you are guided, and allowing yourself to co-create with the universe as you take each step moving forward. You are a powerful, infinite being that has unlimited possibilities to unfold and create in all the ways that you do, and really seeing you being in this very balanced, beautiful energy of really seeing the bigger picture here for you, pile one. So I hope this was helpful. I send you off with all my love, and thank you so much for watching this video. If you would like to help my channel, feel free to like the video or subscribe as well. And if you'd like to connect with me further, please feel free to click my links down below the video. I adore doing readings and healing sessions, as well as connecting with community. All right, beautiful pile one, I send you off with a namaste. Have a beautiful day. Hello, hello, my beautiful pile two. Today we are going to be connecting with your ancestors, getting some guidance from our path. So for pile two, you have picked the As Above, So Below button and the Sacral Chakra Crystal. The As Above, So Below button is telling me that these are ancestors from your ancient timeline on Earth. So these are going to be elders, potential family members. This is a lineage, heritage, ancestor group that is coming through for pile two. And being connected with the sacral chakra energy. Actually, I believe this is the root chakra, so potentially getting some very grounded energies. If we've got anyone here that has any creative endeavors, anything that you're working on, that might also be coming through for you as well. So we will connect with the tarot and ask what it is that this set of ancestors would like to see come through for pile two. What messages? Whoa, okay, that was, I didn't really get to shuffle. Wow. Okay. Okay, interesting. I'm gonna move this stuff around just a little bit so we can have a bit more space. Thanking the grid for maintaining energies. Okay, pile two. Okay. Interesting. Pile 2. Pile 2, pile 2. Wow. All right. So your ancestors are coming through very strongly, pile 2. They have seen you really going through the mental torment of working through the patterns and ties that have been in the lineage, that have been, moving through, passed down from parent to child as the generations have gone on. And they see you as the person in the line that is really bringing the attention to it. And they see that you have really been working to overcome those overthinking thought patterns and try to change the outcome of the situation. And I want to point out, pile 2, that we do have the only 2 cards that are upright here is the Ten of Swords and the World. And so it's like, seeing that, you may have been heavily thinking about this situation, this healing pattern, this process that you've been going through. It's been heavy on your mind because you are, so dedicated to connecting with this happiness that you deserve to call in for yourself as well as for the generations to come. You are really focused on seeing the joy that you can in life and allowing the woes of the past to not follow you forward. And I really just want to say, pile 2, that your ancestors are commending you for taking on this task and for treating it with the respect that you have. You have come in from a place of not really knowing the story, so to speak, or the depth of it, but rather allowing yourself to trust and move with spirit as you do through this process of healing. And the thing that they're showing me is that it has been trial after trial, challenge after challenge, gaining this wisdom and this passion and this energy, and learning when to walk away and when to say, I'll save that for another day, and how to gain this protective energy around you that you can create, and finding that balance and the strength of following that passion and coming from that place of those thoughts, but not allowing them to overwhelm you or overcome you. And so what's coming forward for you, pile 2, is things are going to steady out. It feels like you've really been through a lot of tipsy-turvy energies, trying to calm the waters, so to speak, and your ancestors are letting you know that you do have a break, kind of like it's almost like the eye of the storm, where you have this really calm moment of clarity, and they're asking you to allow yourself to grieve for the things that you have lost, to allow yourself to see where maybe you were stabbed in the back, so to speak, or not able to speak your truth properly, or I'm even getting specific messages for some of you about family members that you have not been able to fully speak your truth to, feeling like you were held back or restricted from being able to do so, and really seeing you moving forward into a place of having that strength and that courage to come forward and speak your truth, or even just to be in a place of peace with that past that you have experienced. And so what I would like to do now is to connect with the Law of Attraction Tarot to see what our ancestors see you calling in. Okay, wow, this is beautiful. What else? What else? Okay, wow. All right, pile 2, yes. So yes, you are really calling in a place of clarity within your mind, and seeing where you can be the one that stops and takes the action to just really follow those things that you are, desiring for yourself in life, and to see the passion as you create is going to lead you into this place of being seen and being heard, and standing in your strength, and being able to be finding this balance between the fun and the business side of life. And so what I see for you calling in for yourself in this particular beautiful scenario is the wisdom to know exactly where you're focusing and what you see for yourself moving forward, and allowing yourself to express whenever an opportunity does arise, and holding this new sense of optimism, allowing yourself to see that, even though the successes that you have seen haven't come to fruition, they, didn't bring about the abundance that you thought you were going to be having, but now you are being able to see with clear eyes exactly, it's almost like this raw form of you is seeing with opportunity, because the things that did not happen for you, they did not happen so that way you could open up the door into this beautiful bright future that you're manifesting, and not allowing yourself to give up when you're facing these obstacles, but to continue to focus and see exactly what it is that you are calling in those moments. And what you're manifesting for yourself moving forward is this energy of confidence in both your work and your social life, and really being able to have the freedom to go wherever you desire, and to have the respect that you deserve as you move through those things. And like I said, I'm really seeing going from this energy that's maybe a bit more chaotic into a place of more calm stillness, and seeing the optimism in life again. I see you kind of shifting from being very in your mind to being more physically in your body. And any messages that would like to come forward from the oracle, from the ancestors for pile 2. Thank you, angels. Thank you, ancestors, for these beautiful messages. Pile 2. Okay. All right, pile 2. With love and kindness, know your power and be patient. Okay, so pile 2, you're gonna have this newfound sense of confidence about you that may seem a bit cocky at first, and so Spirit's asking you to realize that as you move through the spaces that you do, allow yourself to come from a place of love, okay? To know that you have this amazing power, this gift to share, this ability to move through any obstacle that you have passed, and knowing that you also have this ability to be very gentle with it as well. And so just holding this balance with your own energy, because it does feel like moving forward you are going to be feeling very empowered, maybe feeling desire to take action and just jump right into doing the next round, the next stuff and things. And what they're asking you is to be patient and to grant yourself this moment of peace, of rest, because once things do pick up, once things do start to move into this next cycle, this next phase for you, it's going to be quick and it's going to be happening because you are standing in your power and you're calling it in, and you are knowing exactly where it is that you're going, and you're staying optimistic and hopeful about it. And so to just allow yourself to continue following the day-to-day tasks, doing the things, taking those baby steps, and being patient that the outcome that you desire is going to come forward for you. And I will say too that the bottom of the deck is honoring Gaia, okay, and changing your perception. So seeing where you can honor the energies that exist that are helping you, especially when it comes to your ancestors, because look, we have the as above so below button with honoring Gaia. So just remembering where you come from, and that we're all connected, and that your transformation and your growth is reflected into the earth that you share with others. And so to honor that process of transformation, and seeing that that's why you're in this moment of stillness. It's almost like the phoenix, before it rises from the ashes, it turns completely into dust. It has to completely release that old form of itself in order to rise up and come into its true, magnificent, beautiful form. And so allow yourself to change your perception over this tower moment of death and dying, and seeing it as something that allows you to be reborn and rebirthed into this new, confident, powerful energy that is fueled with love, trust, and understanding. pile 2, what final messages? What final messages does pile 2 need to know? Thank you, angels. Thank you, ancestors. Again, tower, mountain, cross, and fish. A lone tower stands, confident and secure. Ground your strength in all that is pure. When troubles surround, weakness may come. Problems that abound, you must overcome. Confront the mountain as you would a fierce foe. To avoid your defeat, strike hard the first blow. This clear obstacle is a chance to succeed. Courage and persistence are all that you need. So allow yourself to, I see that there's an option for you, an opportunity to make decisions, possibly to walk away, to continue to, leave that old version of yourself behind and stepping into this new, but you have to do it with conviction. They're showing me it's like making that decision to move forward, understanding that as you close that door, you cannot open it again. You cannot close the door and move forward into the next chapter of your life and then 3 days later go back and open that door back up again just to see if that old life was the one that you were really wanting or missing out on. And so seeing that as you make this decision, allowing it to be a final mode as you move forward, and trusting that that you have the strength that you need to overcome this, to persist through this, and to not give up, to not allow yourself to be overwhelmed by the vastness, because like I said, you're working on some very deep energetic things that sometimes can't always be seen, but you can feel the weight of what you're doing. And so just continue holding on to that power and honoring the strength that comes from outside forces again. And then we have a cross weaves pain, historically sad. A distance too close means tidings are bad. Suffering increases when the cross is near, but burdens can lift if you persevere. Yes, absolutely, 100%. So you may be going through some tough times. If you're not right now, maybe some things that you've seen yourself stepping into, but it's stepping into it with confidence and knowing that every step you take has brought you to where you are, and those mountains that you have to overcome, you can persevere, you will persevere, and you will come to a place where things are lifted, and then you can move forward. And it comes back to this change your perceptive card, that allow yourself to see the burdens and the struggles as a gift, as a blessing. Hold gratitude and optimism through those, and allow yourself to see the transformation as it happens. When fish swim near in an ocean vast, prospects are clear for a fortune amassed. If a fish swim away, hopes are battered, cheer turns to dismay, and dreams are shattered. Okay. And then the bottom of the deck energy here is man's best friend, faithful and true, his soul he'd lend and trust to you. A pat on the head delights the good boy and rewards you greater with loyalty and joy. All right, my dear beautiful pile 2. So your ancestors are just acknowledging that the path is not yet over. You do still have trials and tribulations to overcome, and that the part of the process that you are in right now is one of the hardest, because you do have this choice, this option. You can continue moving down this path of healing, that includes these difficult choices that must be made, in order for you to gain this balance and this stability. And they see your loyalty and your dedication to this path and this healing and this growth. And they want you to know that you are always supported and ever guided as you move through the spaces that you do. And as you move through all these trials and the hardships, that they are really there holding you, sending you love and support in all the ways that they can, to be able to help move you through the energies with efficiency, because they have ultimate love for you. I'm just getting this warm energy, and I'm hearing too, call upon your ancestors more. Allow yourself to find a deeper connection with them. I'm hearing that the more that you learn about your past and your history, the easier it's going to be for you to move through these mountains and hurdles to overcome, because when you understand the root of the problem, you can then find the decisions that need to be made to move forward to overcome from those troubles. All right, pile 2, one more card from the Star Oracle. Star Temple Oracle, one final message for pile 2. Thank you, angels. That's too funny. That's too funny. All right, my beautifuls. So the deck just split. Same cards actually as pile 1. So pile 2, you may have some messages in pile 1 that also resonate. Opius the Seer, Visionary. I chart the stars, signs, and symbols to craft magic. Card number 33, the Sacred Orchard, co-create. My abundance mindset attracts endless blessings. And card number 35, the Lapis Lazuli Star, Starlight. My inner vision guides me to my higher purpose. So pile 2, you are being guided to move forward in this journey that you are on. You know, you have this drive, this passion that really fuels you as you take these steps moving forward, and letting your vision, that inner vision, be what guides you. Seeing the signs, seeing the ability to create, and knowing that you are the one taking those steps. You are the one holding the power as you move through each chapter of your life, creating it as you go. And so see the signs, follow your heart, allow yourself to be the vision that creates it as you go, knowing that every bit of energy that you put into your healing journey will be amplified and intensified and multiplied into the dimensional universes. And knowing that you have this innate ability within you to craft unlimited amounts of magic in your life. And so, you know, continue moving forward with optimism and hope, and seeing that bigger picture as you move forward. Thank you so much, pile 2. I'm sending you off with so much joy for the rest of your day. If you liked this video, please feel free to click the like button and subscribe to my channel. Also, if you'd like to connect with me further, connect with the links listed down below the video. I offer personal booking services for healing sessions and readings, as well as offering community spaces through my Patreon membership. So I love you all dearly. I appreciate your love and support so much. And I send you off with a beautiful namaste. Hello, hello, beautiful pile 3. So today we are connecting with our ancestors, calling in so much gratitude for the messages coming through today. And I'm really getting a very light, energetic feeling from this group of ancestors. So feeling almost as though this may be a message more from the Ascended Masters, or maybe even if you are someone that works with divine beings, those are the ancestor guides groups that is coming through today. So beautiful, amazing button here to reflect that beautiful energy. Also connecting with the throat chakra. So you might be someone that is more focused on vocalizing. Your journey has been around being able to connect with the wisdom that you are able to speak in the world, and your ancestors really appreciate the ability to kind of have this divine connection to utilize speaking through you as they send this divine wisdom down. So connecting with the tarot to ask this beautiful ancestor group what messages to come through for pile 3. What messages today for pile 3? Thank you, Spirit. Okay. All right, pile 3. So, pile 3, pile 3. Yes, your ancestors are speaking to you directly about your spiritual path, your growth, your ascension, your connection with the divine, the inner workings of the path that you are on, the choices that you have made to be exactly where it is that you are and where you desire to go moving forward. And what's coming forward from your guides in this group is they have seen you really working through seeing that you are at a place in your path, in your journey, where you can make these decisions to know that whenever you have these options on your path, that it is your choice that you're making, you're creating, you're connecting with what you were always meant to be, but that you have these opportunities come up in life so that you can build this stronger connection with your true purpose, to see and understand the bigger picture details as you move along and move forward. And it's almost what they're showing me, it's almost like you get into this place where you see these two options, and one option may be like the easy route, so to speak, the thing that you've already worked for, and you get to that place where you have it, you have the thing that you've desired, that you've worked towards, and then instead of being someone that becomes complacent and content with where you're at, you see the world as a new opportunity, as a new adventure, to take the wisdom that you've gained from this past place of decision making, to then allow yourself to move further along your journey with that wisdom as you go, kind of being propelled forward by that passion. And I'm really seeing for you, pile 3, a lot of your guides that are around you come in many different forms. Like I'm seeing animals, and particularly like dragons and rabbits. Those are the big things that are coming forward in this reading. Fairies, as well as unicorns. I'm also seeing, just in general, like dimensional beings when it comes to like fairy realm kind of stuff, goblins, creatures, those types of things. So definitely seeing the connection that you have. So where you're at now, what you've got moving forward is, you feel like you've gained a bit of wisdom as you moved. Maybe there has been some heartbreak, things that didn't really pan out as you thought they were, or almost this expectation of being connected with a higher level of finances, but not seeing the burden that maybe you're carrying with you as you move. And so seeing that heartache from the past, that pain that you have walked away from, that you have left behind, you're no longer allowing yourself to be seen as this kind of woe is me, kind of allowing those pains that you've accumulated from your lifetimes as being something that holds you back or deters you, but rather allowing it to see as this like moment of freedom for you to, overcome those burdens and to put down those rods, and seeing that you have the ability to step into the path of your dreams at any point, and it's almost like this breakthrough I'm seeing for you, of being like, wow, I've been carrying all these burdens that don't belong to me, and just putting them down to step into your truth, to be able to step into that happiness that you're calling in for yourself, and the abundance on all the levels, and seeing that you're going to be standing in this place of really being able to have a balance over your emotional fulfillment, and really seeing this. It's almost like, you're gonna have options, you're gonna have opportunities that come forward for you that are going to test you, okay? And these things that are there to test you, or to allow you to, again, come back to that place in your path where you're guiding yourself and you're taking those decisions as you move, because you know that is exactly where you're supposed to be going forward. And trusting your intuition, you are really in this place of deep trust, of knowing that, as you lay down those burdens, and as you allow yourself to release that pain of the past, you're standing in this very grounded, centered energy of knowing the ability that you have to create and to connect, and trusting that deep intuition as it guides you forward. And knowing for you, pile 3, that your ancestors are just wanting you to see that you know, you do have this amazing abundance. And what I'm seeing is abundance in all forms, really just like this encompassing space in your life where things are kind of just flowing for you, but seeing that, you know, you're still going to have these tests and trials as they come, and that, you know, your path is unfolding into a new beginning, and seeing that, you know, that those paths as they unfold, they're gaining wisdom for you to continue trusting and developing and deepening that intuition you hold. So for pile 3, let's connect with the ancestors and see what messages would like to come forward from the law of attraction. What is pile 3 calling in for themselves? Ancestors, thank you for the guidance and wisdom. What pile 3 is attracting in? Okay. Okay. All right. So pile 3, you got to trust, okay? Your ancestors are asking you to trust. Trust that justice will be served, that things are going to play out as they're meant to. It looks like you are leaning more into your creative side and working to unlock some of that wisdom that lives within your heart and the emotions that you hold. But you're really at a place of seeing the wow, I mean, they're just showing me, it's almost like this might be a side message that only applies to a few of you, but you have this clarity that has come to you about certain relationships in your life, and being able to see the dishonesty of those relationships. And kind of what they're showing me is this it's almost like in one hand, in the public's eye, so to speak, it's like seen as this like, you know, cohesive thing, maybe a partnership, maybe something that's balanced, maybe even something that brings financial abundance forward. But then, you know, behind the scenes, in the shadows, it's something that really brings some torment and pain and causes a lot of questioning and doubting and feeling kind of trapped and secluded. And so what they're showing me for you, pile 2, is, you know, you're really at a place of being able to see clearly what is happening in the spaces around you, and understanding that, you know, that every action that you take is, yes, leading you forward, but at the end of the day, whatever happens is exactly what's meant to happen. And so your ancestors are just asking you to continue pouring yourself into your creativity and unlocking the wisdom that lives within your heart, and trusting what you're seeing about the relationships that you're holding within your life. And so now we're going to get some messages from the Oracle for pile 3. What kind of advice from the ancestors? Pile 3. Thank you. What kind of advice for pile 3 on this? Yeah. Okay. You were born to create. Trust in the magic and the source of all, with the bottom deck energy being love that you are different. Okay. So again, we'll just focus on our creation, okay? Allowing yourself to pour your energy into your creative talents is going to help give you balance as you move through this process. Trust in the magic of the world. You are someone that gets signs and synchronicities. You see the interweavings of things as they happen, and it's really asking you to trust that, and to know that you get these messages, this wisdom from source, and that you're connected to something that is very pure and divine. And anytime you get messages that come forward for you, or wisdoms or insights that come forward for you, to trust that it is coming from a very pure source. And it's it's almost like they're just showing me that you're someone that really understands that we are all very connected, and at the source of everything is love, and you see this connection that happens whenever, you know, you make an action or you do a connection, how they all interweave and connect with one another. And so to just trust in the magic of the universe as you continue to create, things will unfold as they are meant to, because you were born to be in this lifetime, in this now moment, doing the thing that you are doing right now. And, you know, just trusting that although it may feel odd, you may feel a bit out of place or unsure of even your own self, it's almost feeling like you kind of see the transition happening before it's even happened, and so you're trying to kind of figure out how to work through that aspect of it. And so your angels, your ancestors, they are just inspiring you to continue focusing on creating from your heart and really leaning into the magic side of the world, like knowing that you have wisdom that you've brought forward from past lives that's going to be able to help give you clarity in this moment about what it is that you are needing to do moving forward. So trust that wisdom as it comes forward for you. For pile 3, please. Other messages from our ancestors for pile 3. Okay. Card number 3, 28, and 26. A ship carrying gold sails straight into view. Lined in its hold are fortunes for you. If you should travel with a special friend, memories unfurl for years upon end. The principal card shows a man tried and true, held high in regard. He tells fortunes for you, and upon your behest, if the cards are read well, the worst and the best the cards will foretell. An unopened book weaves stories concealed. When pages are read, the truth is revealed. The book guards tales of inner emotion. Blessed are the words of deep devotion. So coming forward for you, pile 3, it does look like when it comes to, there's going to be wisdom that comes forward for you. And like I said, it's almost as though you have seen this wisdom coming in and you're trusting it as it comes forward. There's going to be emotions that are explained that's going to give you an understanding of the source that may have caused some of the pain and the heartache of the past, and trusting that as things come in, as this sight comes into view, that everything is going to unfold as is meant to. A divine timing is really what they're showing me for you, pile 3, is divine timing. And yeah, seeing that for you. Pile 3, one more message from the ancestors. Okay. The morning star, the cosmic enchantress. Okay, the cosmic enchantress and the morning star. Radiance, I shoot for the stars. Radiance is my birthright. Wishcraft, I attract steady flow of abundance. This is a beautiful message for you, pile 3. Your ancestors are letting you know that you radiate this energy of just pulsating passion and peace as you move, that as you take action, as you follow your drive, you are creating abundance with every step. You have this, like I said, another message about wishcraft, you know, understanding that you have this divine connection to magic, and as you create, you are unfolding this magic into the world. And so continue attracting with that attitude of gratitude and letting your creations be what drive you as you move forward, and trusting that your inner vision is guiding you towards the highest path of love and abundance. And I am feeling called for you, pile 3, to pull an angel card, because your angels are really close. Your angels are really close to you. If you are someone who has a deep connection with the angels, they're just showing me their love for you, and their gratitude for you being open to connecting and supporting, and the acknowledgement of your connection and the growth of it is what they're showing me. I'm very grateful for you. Archangel Michael, you are protected. Yes. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for surrounding me with your protective light. Love and accept yourself. And spiritual support. Okay, yes. Your angels are always around you, my love. You might also resonate with the term earth angel, someone who has angelic origins, and your angels are never not like, they are always by your side, and especially Archangel Michael, to call upon for that protection and that love. And what he's showing me is just like, allow yourself to wake up every day and love and accept yourself, and start your day off with, you know, thanking the angels for helping you in this journey towards loving and accepting yourself, to continue to grow that passion that lives within you, and seeing that as their love and support shines down upon you, the stronger you become in that, the more that your light begins to grow and unfold into the world, and that every step you take is divinely guided, and that you really just are ultimately protected. And so through any of the pain and the heartache that you have been through, or the tribulations that you have yet to pass, that you are guided and protected. And it's almost like there's just this barrier around you that, like, you know, the love that you hold is penetrable and can overcome any obstacle. So to just always allow yourself to focus back in on that love within your heart. And for anyone that this might resonate with as well, you know, they're asking you to spend more time in prayer, or reflection, connection, whatever term you'd like to use for it, but just allowing yourself to spend more time connecting on that soul level with those guides and those angels as they are around you, so you can feel their love and their connection washing over you and supporting you as you work through those difficulties. So thank you so much, Pile 3. I hope these were beautiful, amazing messages for you. If you'd like to click the like button on this video or subscribe to my channel, I thank you all so much for this beautiful opportunity to connect and share these messages from your ancestors. And if you would like to continue to connect with me further, I do offer personal booking services at the links listed down below, or you can connect with my community of beautiful lighthouse members as we glow and shine our light in this world, supporting one another and sharing love. Pile 3, I send you all off with a beautiful namaste. Have a beautiful rest of your day.